Should be able to make it up that hill, based on the size. And we got enough room for some brakes. Oh, wait. We are too... We're going to have to do an S shape into the station. There should be enough momentum that you can't brake pretty suddenly. Starting to get a feel for how these things are made. Up it goes. Oh man, we're in March of year 3. This thing's taking a while. Well, we've finished all those, so let's go ahead and dip into the other options. Usually save these for last. Oh wow, almost made it up the whole hill. Which is A-okay. I'll have to space these rides out a little bit more. So we'll set a 15-second minimum wait. Hopefully that wasn't too sudden of a stop. Might have to reduce it down to one car and just have most of this as brakes. Because it's a pretty short ride, so that shouldn't be a problem. Vertical G is almost at 5. Oh boy. Where's my test results? I must know. Oh geez. Intensity and nausea are very high. Not good. Okay. Let's try something else. Instead of making this hill ridiculously high, let's go back to kind of what we had before. We'll just go with the... No, not that. Inline twist. Just go right back into that. Let's see how that tests. Shouldn't be quite as intense. This first drop is probably the killer. I just really like big drops. Inverted coaster train. I have to try that one. Very short ride. Coaster 1 is broken down. Must have really high vertical Gs. What I may have to do is decrease the length of this drop. I have to keep in mind that I really should not make drops this large. Oh geez, ultra extreme now. Why did that happen? Alright, here's what we shall do. So we'll match it up like that instead. You people who want more mellow rides, I shall give you more mellow rides. Oh, just missed it. That's not going to work either. Having a hard time with this coaster. there's any way that's going to match up. Instead of doing this underground thing, let's have some dips. Not worried about funding. I've got plenty. And a whole lot more coming in. Just having some coaster fun. Might be too much of a hill for this to make. No, I can't. Let's see, how are we going to match these up? So this guy's right here. Just kind of following it along. Okay, so we need one more. Two more. Stop complaining, people. I've given you everything you've ever wanted. There we go. Let's connect this guy up. Usually easier to do from this angle. Okay, maybe that won't piss people off. It's very short. And if that doesn't work, I don't really know what to tell you. Because that's a pretty mellow coaster by the look of it. And then we'll have to go and doctor the paths a little bit. Though our rating is still quite high. And we've totally blown the park value out of the water. Whee! Those bends are pretty cool. Alright, that was a little bit slower that time. So hopefully that won't make anyone angry. I just want to get some people on my dang rides. It's not too much to ask, is it? Come on. That's the positive vertical G's. Not the negative. Let's see how we did. No way this thing can be that intense. If it is, I don't really know what to say. We'll just move on. And build something not custom, I guess. But it was worth a try. Come on. Give me the test scores. Damn. Well, somebody might ride that. It's likely the fact that I have two bends in here. So, maybe if I get rid of one of them, and instead just make a couple of dips. A little dip like that. Seems kind of boring. It's got to be one of these two pieces that is causing it to have that high of an intensity. And after that, I'm just going to open this dang thing. I don't care if anybody rides it. Make this line go right over the other line. Connect it up as usual. Get people in my endless cycle of rides. We'll go ahead and make the path leading down. And there we go. Let's take a look. Come on, don't score really high. I want people to ride you. Ah, it's still really high. Not as bad as it was. People will get on that. Maybe. But they'll certainly be puking all over my park. I'm not going to hire another handyman. Scrap that. All right, so people are getting on it. That's good. All right, well, let's move on and do something else. Let's make a bobsled coaster. That's pretty cool. Definitely have never seen one like this. Can I actually fit perhaps one of these inside of this coaster? That would be kind of cool. That would actually increase the excitement for this guy. I'm not even worried about the pathing until people really start complaining. Once my ratings and my park value go down, that's when I'll start taking a look at it. Can't construct here. Why not? Yeah, that other coaster's in the way. Big Bob. I'm not sure that any of these are really going to fit in this little area. That one's crazy. Can't wait till I have a really big park and I can try some of these pre-built ones that are just ginormous. Yeah, that's not going to fit. Oh, maybe right over here, actually. This is a pretty good spot. It is unused. I'm going to have to delete some trees. It might work. Throw this guy right in here. Sorry, scenery. I have to get rid of you. Oh, how cool would it be if it would fit? Oh, yes, it does. Awesome. That's a really interesting roller coaster. Kind of want to ride one like this. Maybe somebody could tell me where one of these exists. Because I've never seen one. We'll just make the path go underground. That looks like crap. It's gonna have to stay up if people want to go through the tunnel. Make the exit over here. We'll make a tunnel. Oops. Wish to make things aesthetically pleasing. I think that's too low. Let's try raising it. Well, I think it's going to have to stay up like that. Lower that down to make it look a little better. And let's build out our path. Entrance fee, or entrance swoop. That's not quite right. Take it down, perhaps? That'll do. Let's look at the path marks. Okay, this one's too low. There we go. Hooked it up. Now we just got to make the path leading out. It's a pretty nice looking path. New coaster, people. Come check it out. It's a fairly small one, but pretty exciting looking. Oh, sorry, running into stuff. I bet building one of these would be very difficult, because if you make these dips too fast, I'll bet you they'll go flying off the track. Let's see. Park rating still hovering up fairly high. A lot of angry people. A lot of nasty paths, and a lot of people that want to go home because they're getting lost in my ridiculous park. This thing's getting too big. This guy also patrol down here, because we are always in need of more people patrolling in this area. Oh, wow. That area over there is nasty. So we'll go and clean that shit right now. Going clean. And where did it go? We'll clean this stuff right now. All right. Are my test results in? That'll do. See if anyone's riding my other ride. Oh, nice. There are people riding it. Maybe not everyone, but it is a pretty high intensity rating, so took some trial and error to get this thing working right. You come over here. All right, so let's go ahead and do a little bit of doctoring here. See through everything. We can see where the vandalism is. Invisible people. Everybody wants to complain about my paths. I'll complain about your paths. See how you like it. I don't know why people would break these things. What does this world come to? Oh, God. That's gross. Yeah, let's clean that. Now I can see why people were complaining. It's really difficult to be able to doctor all of this. Guys up here doing quite nicely. They've done well the entire game. I want some benches up in here. Some trash. People can sit down after riding this intense ride. Oops. Putting trash cans in all the wrong places. I want you people to love my park. Love it. Well, let's go ahead and grab another handyman. That's pretty nasty. It needs to be cleaned. Parks this big just get a little bit unruly. Good to me. repair everything. More dead trash cans. This is where the most damage usually is, but I have like 3 handymen and 2 police officers patrolling up here. And I don't want the benches right by the entrance to be broken. It's working out. Park should be pretty clean now. Except for this spot. This really seems to be the problem area, right along here. No matter how many handymen I seem to put on patrol in this area, it never seems to stay clean. Don't know why. Cleaning up the puke. Alright, so now we can go back to doing other things. Getting a few people on this. Starting to make some money. Do a campaign for the ride. RollerCoaster number 5. Marketing campaign for the park. Free drinks. Reduce the pukage. Have price entry, even though we don't really have a price, but it doesn't matter. Do free rides on this as well. Maybe that'll get people over here. Oh, look at all these green people. We have a bunch of Martians in my park over here. Everybody's sick. Never been to a park where so many people got sick. And that would really suck. Getting stuck on a roller coaster when it breaks down. Pretty sure I've had that happen at some point. $4. How's the line? Oh yeah, line is getting full. People like this one. I think they really should have lowered some of the constraints for how quickly people get nauseated or think the ride is too intense. Some of these I would not say would look that intense. But you know, I'm also from the God perspective up here, so it's kind of hard to tell just how intense it's really going to be. It's pretty cool, though. No rails or anything. Let's price a little bit. Got to maintain the park a little bit. That's my job. Let's see, do we have any other cool coasters? Nothing new at the moment. No, we've actually maxed out everything for that. Let's see what else we've got. We've got some bumper cars. Let's put some of those in. Stick them right up over here. It's a good spot for them. Put the line right next to this one. Let's make the line a little bit longer. Open the bumper cars. Back the price up to like $3.50. Bumper car mode. $3.50 for 1 minute of bumping. I guess nobody's showing any love for the scrambled eggs. Just drop the price way down. No love for the scrambled. How's the sky buckets doing? I made about $1,000. Not too shabby. We're finally getting on this thing. Let's drop the price down and get more people on it. Because I saw some people that were motioning that they didn't have enough money. You can tell by their reactions. See, like that guy checked his pockets. I believe that means they don't have enough money to get on. Gotta keep it reasonably high so we can make some money on it, but don't have to be too bad. 1,700 people in the park. Let's get an overview here. That's crazy. Is there any land that could be purchased? I do not believe so. Build one of these. That one's huge. That one's also huge. Cool if I could stick it right in here somewhere. Construct. It's gonna click everywhere till it plops down somewhere. It may not though because of these trees. A lot of room over here to build something. Let's try a different one. First, let's get rid of some of these trees. Getting rid of the trees individually is very annoying. Why is there no mass delete button? Let's see. Must fit somewhere. I'm such a great architect. This is exactly how I would do it in the real world. Just click around till my thing pops there. So if I have to go with a smaller one, perhaps? Why will it not fit there? That looks perfect. Ah, there we go. Right over the top of the railroad. Let's do it this way. Just like that. Railroad is in the way. Alright, we're gonna have to take it up from here then, I guess. Just have to have a very short line. Part of the park is not getting a lot of love. So I'm thinking maybe we should make some more connecting paths to confuse people even more. Go ahead and open this guy for business. Maybe that'll get some more people in the back of the park too.